Good afternoon, my Forest fam. How y'all doing today? Today is Thursday, August the 8th. How y'all doing? Are y'all doing good today? I'm doing good. I had to readjust y'all, sorry. But anywho, today y'all we gonna talk about is singing still my passion. Those of you who know, I told y'all a story years ago. I used to sing a lot when I was a kid, probably from my daughter's age, probably like from I think I was like 5 till I was about 13 or 14, I want to say. I stopped for a very long time. Those of you know, after my grandfather passed away, who I was very, very close to, um, singing kind of just went to the wayside there for probably, oh, I don't know, till I was probably like 21, 22, I'm going to say. And then I picked it up again after that for probably like maybe, I want to say 1, 2, 3, maybe like 5 years, I want to say. I sung for about 5 years, off and on, there for a while. And then I kept singing until I was probably like 26, 27. After my grandmother, my mother passed away, I kind of just was away from it for probably like 2 or 3 years, I want to say. It was probably around maybe 2019, 2020 when I started picking it up again, and stuff like that. I kept doing it till probably like 2021. So the last maybe like 2 or 3 years, I haven't really been doing it like that. Not like I would like. Not saying I still don't have the voice that I used to have when I was a younger version of me. My voice is a lot different than it used to be. My ranges as far as like singing, I'm still a soprano. I just can't hold the notes the way I used to hold them when I was like a kid and a teenager, semi-adult. But I was watching this lady who teaches kids how to sing. I don't remember her name. Go back upstairs. Okay, in a minute. She does like voice lessons. Go back upstairs. Go back upstairs. Okay, come on. And I've been done it for like 3 years. So one of my family members was like, "Hey, come to my family and friends thing, and we'll sing and all that." She sent me the songs or whatever. I just don't know if I want to do it or not. For those of you who know, I did sing for my friend's benefit thing, because when I was telling y'all that he died sudden, his funeral expenses were like pretty expensive, and when you don't expect someone to pass away suddenly, it's more expensive than it is for you to have life insurance, and it covers everything. So, I'm not saying that singing isn't my passion anymore. I think I'm just not like where I would like to be far as singing as I used to be. Because I was telling y'all maybe like yesterday or day before, when you gain like a lot of weight from eating certain foods and things like that, sometimes it does take a total on your body, on your physical frame. Smoking can also take a big hit to your physical frame. I did quit smoking, like cigarettes and things like that. BLKs have been the hardest part. Not saying it won't be easy or hard to do, because it can be easy to stop smoking, it can be hard to stop smoking, and stuff like that. I'm gonna get back into my singing the way I used to sing. I'm gonna start doing that again here soon. I don't know when. Um, Start practicing like songs I know or songs I've been wanting to learn and stuff like that. Because it's very important for me to, you know, not forget the stuff that I used to do when I was a kid, when I was a teenager and semi-adult. A lot of the stuff I did forget over the years that I really don't do much of anymore. When I was younger, they used to do a lot of like revivals and church meetings and different things. They still do revivals, they just don't do them as long as they used to do them. When I was a kid, they used to be like a week. Now revivals might be like 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 days at the most, which is still okay. I remember when pastors' anniversaries used to be like the during, it's probably during the whole week and the weekend too, which a lot of pastors have like 2 to 3 days for church anniversaries and for their appreciation for 2 or 3 days. Those of you who know, I was telling y'all that my grandpa was he was a moderator for a district for many, many years. A pastor that I knew in South Bend, Indiana, took on the task after one of my uncles that took over, my uncle that took over my grandpa's church. After things happened, I guess he took over the convention for like, I think he's been doing it for like 8 years or something like that. So that's where most of my singing came from, because I always heard people sing when we went to the convention. My grandpa was always in a group singing when I was a kid. Like, he always, singing was his thing. Like, you know, my grandma loved singing, my mom loved singing. They all like sing in their own way. I had uncles and aunts that sung a lot. I have like family members on both sides of my family that love to sing. I've always been singing since they were like kids and teenagers. Like, we come from a singing family, both sides actually. My grandmother's side and my grandfather's side, and stuff like that. But you know, we have some that sing, some that don't, some that like to do scripture. Some of them, you know, are prayer warriors. Some of them like doing other stuff. Some of them play music, some don't. You know, some like are what do they call, like spiritual advisors. There's a lot of people I know that love a lot of spiritual stuff. There's nothing wrong with being spiritual. There's nothing wrong with not being spiritual, you know, if that's not your thing. You know, I'm more of a, like, I wouldn't say I'm a spiritual advisor or nothing like that. I mean, I like to, you know, read the Bible, quote down scriptures, you know, light it with like a highlighter and put like a star by it to remember what it means, or look it up on Google and see what it means to me in my own affirmation. Because even with, you know, singing and preaching and praying or whatever it is that you do, you have to be committed to that, and you have to be very knowledgeable in what you want to do as far as that goes. Because being in church as long as I've been, you know, some people, you can tell when people are spiritual, you can tell when they're not. You can tell when people are putting on an act. You can tell when people aren't putting on an act. There have been, like, you know, preachers on TV who a lot of people looked up to. Like, what was his name? I think his name was like Jim Baker. But a lot of people stopped watching him because of stuff that he did over the years. There's another pastor. His name was Bishop Eddie Long. I know a lot of people knew who he was. A lot of people found out a lot of information about him that they didn't agree with and stuff like that. So people stopped watching him too. And some other people. There's a couple pastors that I do watch. I used to watch, well, I still kind of watch him in a sense. G.E. Patterson was one person that I used to watch quite often. I still kind of do. Timothy Fleming, who is another person I like to watch because they're both like kind of like remind me of my grandfather in a sense, but just in their own way. They both sing. They both been around forever. If you know who G.E. Patterson was, I know he passed away. I think that was in 2007. His wife just recently passed away not too long ago. I think it was last year. Okay. And stuff like that. So, if singing is your passion, keep doing what you're doing. If writing is your passion, write you a book. If you like doing arts and crafts, or if you want to like sell jewelry and things like that, don't give up on the passion that you have. A lot of people, I've done it quite a few times where I gave up on my dreams as far as different things I wanted to do because I let people get in the way of what I wanted to do, and I'm still kind of let people get in the way of what I want to do. But eventually I gotta wake up and smell the coffee and the roses and stuff, and do what I would like to do for myself because being a singer or anything outside of a singer, or anything else for that matter, can be a very difficult thing. I watch so many celebrities who, well, I would watch on TV for a very long time, who have very hardships in their lives because they were singers or because they went through financial stuff and things like that. So even if you want to get into the whole industry type of thing, just be careful because a lot of the industry are in a lot of different demonic stuff, and you never want to get into that so deep to where you can't get out. I know a lot of people said that they don't even like to audition for The Voice or anything. Like, they like to go for like the Masked Singer and, stuff that's like fun to do. I'm not saying The Voice is not fun. Or any other type of singing that people like to do. I like to watch, what is it called? HEG, America's Got Talent. So that's fun to watch. And, they make a lot of good decisions. Sometimes they don't. Excuse me. But let me know what y'all's favorite thing to do is. Do y'all like singing, dancing, arts, crafts, jewelry? Are y'all a spiritual person? Are y'all not a spiritual person? Do y'all believe in God? Do y'all believe He exists? Do you think, God's coming back sooner than later? Whatever you might think, leave it in the comments below and let me know. I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. Let's keep growing and motivating and moving up. Like, subscribe, comment. Hit your notification bell to all for every time I drop a video on my family channel, also my other channel. I love y'all. Always remember that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Always remember that God is on our side. No matter who we are, where we are, who we're trying to be, or where we're trying to go. I love y'all. Let's continue to get this channel up. Hopefully, in the next couple days or the next week or two, we can get this channel to 100 subscribers. I would greatly appreciate it. Love you guys. Talk to y'all later. I'm out of here. Peace.